Hello everyone, Glenda Mollet here and welcome to my craft room. I've got some stamping for you tonight with the Grassy Grove bundle, and I got a box of new stuff in today, so I thought after I do the card, we'll go through the box. So I'm just going to share this over to my VIP group. There we go. Get them on board. There's something going on with my... was zoomed in too much. There we go. Okay. Hey, Valerie. So, like I said, Grassy Grove tonight, and I have, look at the shimmer and shine on that glimmer paper. Ooh, ah, 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 ah. And then I have a card to show you that I got in a swap from Norma. And I have stuff to show you afterwards. New stuff. Hey, Norma, I'm going to show you your card tonight, Norma. I have some new products that arrived today. And I had a brief glance at them, but I haven't had much of a chance to go through them because I've been busy getting ready for my BOGO sale. Hi, Janet. So on the 29th of May, mark this on your calendar, get out your calendar and put a red circle around the 29th of May. I'm teaming up with two of my team members and we're having, hi Carmen, we're having a BOGO sale. Now you may ask, what the heck is a BOGO sale? You know what it is in a store when you go and buy one of something and you get another one for free. Well, it's kind of like that, with a Stampin' Up! Twist. So all of our retired stuff will be priced, and starting at 7 o'clock in the morning, you go into, we're putting it all in albums, you go into our albums and you comment on the things that you want to buy, the retired items that you want to buy. Hi, Connie. You can't comment before 7. You can go and look at the albums as stuff is going in them and get your list ready to go. But you can't comment until till 7 o'clock. And if you do, we're going to delete them because we want to make it fair for everybody. So you technically buy, with quotation marks around them, this retired stuff. And then at the end of the day, I'm keeping a running tally and you keep a running tally. And we add them up. And say you've bought items that total to $100 on the BOGO sale. Now, you have to do this for each person. So there's Carla, Shanna, and myself. And you can't pick some from Carla and some from Shanna and some from me and amalgamate them. If you shop, whoever you shop with, you have to do an order through them. So at the end of the day, you add it up. If you've bought, say, $100 worth of stuff, then you have 24 hours to go into the new catalog or the mini catalog and order $100 worth of stuff before shipping and taxes. And you put that order in, or you send your order to me. I'll still put them in for you. But you need to get your new product order in by 7 o'clock on the 31st. And then you get all of the free stuff that you bought for free. So you're bidding on old stuff, you're buying new stuff, and you get the old stuff for free. So if you live out of town, postage is not included. If you buy a whole bunch of stuff, the cheapest way is to do a prepaid box, and I think they're like $19 or stuff or something, and I can shove 5 kilos worth of stuff into those prepaid boxes. So it's going to be fast, it's going to be furious, and it's going to be fun. Look at that, fast, furious, and fun. Yay! All right, I'm just trying to get this organized here, get my mouse out of the way because I don't need it. Okay, so on to the good stuff. This card is made using the Grassy Grove bundle, which is not retiring. It's in the new annual catalog. Now, it originally came out in the January to June mini, And now it's going to be carried forward to the new annual catalog. So this is what I did on the inside and the envelope. So I'm using Orchid Oasis tonight. So I have the Grassy Grove stamp set and the dies, the Grassy Grove dies. And then if you can see, if you look real close, this has kind of got texture on it. It's been put through the embossing folder, the birch or the bark embossing folder. Now, unfortunately, this is retired. And no, this will not be in the BOGO sale. I'm keeping this one because I like it. But you can use any. You could use Tasteful Textiles. You could use Subtles. You could use, any of them. The sentiment comes from Sending Smiles. And I'm going to use Comfort and Strength today because I have a friend in mind that needs that. Needs that card. Okay. And some of the other big news is, wait till I pick it up. The magnetic platforms are now available. Now, if you remember when they came out probably 2 years ago, they warped like crazy. They were really good. And hi, Sharon. Yes, I'm keeping the bark. My bark is worse than my bite. So they were really nice. They're completely magnetized, unlike the other ones we had that were magnetic in certain spots. This one is magnetic all the way around. But they were horrible at bending and curving, and you can see how curvy this is. Well, it was doing that, but even worse. So they recalled them. So what they did, let me turn it over and I'll show you what they did. So they took the exact same plate, and they attached some steel to it. Now this thing is heavy. I bet you this weighs 3 pounds. Let's have a look. Let's see how much it weighs. Oop, let's get it into pounds. There we go. Oh, I was wrong. It's just over a pound. So it weighs just over a pound. But holy man, it's going to work. And we're going to use it tonight because I can. So when you get it, you get the instructions along with it. But they're wrong. You don't put this plate number 2 in there. You put plate 1, plate 5, which is the new one, and then the cutting plate on the top. And I'll show you how that works as we go along. Okay. I was looking for my kit. There it is. Let's do some stuff. All right. Oh, well, apparently I don't have that. Uh-oh. Oops. I'm just getting some more basic white here. I know, it's bad. So I need 3 3/4 by 5. I think this is the 4. Yep. Hang on, I'll be right there. Just going to quickly cut this. So did everyone... No, you don't get to tell me how to do it tonight. Tonight's my night. I'm in control tonight. That's the inside piece. I'm going to stick that away. This, I'm going to do some deer out of that. And then this one just goes in behind. So this is the one that's going to have all the work done to it. So did everybody have a good weekend? Wasn't it amazing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oops. I tried to fix something and it's gone. What the heck? Okay, why am I in that? It's not where I want to be. Just hang on. I have to get out of this. I can't see any of the comments. Interesting. I don't know what it's done. Okay, well, we'll just see if I can fix that. Because I know you're probably watching and wondering what the heck I'm doing. Because I know you're probably watching. There we go. Okay, I got it back. Oh, good. Oh, good. Hail and all. Yeah, that was a weird storm, wasn't it, Carmen? Oh, Connie, I'm sorry it was cold. I had an awesome weekend. Had an awesome, as I've heard say, awesome sauce. Okay, I'm going to take this die and I'm going to put it here. Now, let's get this new magnetic platform and give it a whirl. See if it's going to work without putting stuff on it to hold it in place. I'm going to run this through. This is the new magnetic platform now. Come on. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Oh, whoa, it's working. Yay. Okay. Now we'll take this and I'll lift it off in front of you so you can see. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Okay. 2 thumbs up for the new platform. So these are in the new catalog. I know they've been in the catalog for the past, 4 years? Because they kept hoping that they were going to get them ready to go, but it took them longer to redo them than they expected, which I appreciate them holding off and not releasing it until they were satisfied that it was going to work. Okay. Clean that off. Oh, that works well. So what I did was I put it up in the garbage and I just took a ruler and I went and it took it all right off. Yeah. Okay, I've got this. So now I'm going to emboss it, but in a minute. I want to cut out the deer. I need a big deer and a little deer. So we'll just put the big deer on here. There we go. It fits. You just got to play with it. And the little deer. And then this thing here, that's the die that cuts out this. Yes, Yvonne, it will work with the Big Shot. We would just have to play with the sandwiches. So that cuts that out, but I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it as, look at that. It doesn't move. You know how the other one would go ping? This one doesn't. It stays there. Oh, this is so exciting. So I'm going to cut that out and I'm going to use it here for the sentiment. Oh, that's awesome, Norma. Did you get any time off this weekend or were you enjoying in between working? We had a big family dinner last night. It was amazing. I loved every second of it. I didn't have to cook. The men in the family cooked, and we have a family member who is going through cancer treatments at the moment, and they were able to come and join us, which was lovely. Okay, so that's that. And the little deer. Look how lovely that thing cuts out. Oh, I'm in love. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Okay, I don't know where that baby deer is going to live, but we'll put it there because I'm done with that. You did get paper flowers. Norma, no way. 2 days off in a row? Wow. I'm so glad for you. That is awesome. I saw your flower bouquet, Valerie. That was very pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to run this die cut through here. Now I want the pieces to be up and down. I don't want them to go sideways, so I'm going to put it in this way. Like that. And I'm going to line it up on this line here is so you can line it up square. When you have an embossing folder that is directional, it's nice to be able to line it up. So I'm going to cut this out now. Not cut this out. Sorry, I'm going to emboss it. Oh shoot, wrong plate. Hang on. I was wondering why it was going through so easy, because I didn't have my funky plate on top. All right, there we go. That's better. There we are. So there's the die cut and then emboss. So when you're doing stuff that you're embossing and die cutting the same piece of paper, make sure you die cut first and then emboss, because if you do it the other way around, when you run it through the machine to die cut it, it flattens your embossing and you have to redo it. Yes, ask me how I know. Wasn't a pretty sight. Okay, so now I'm going to take my Tombow, and I'm going to use Tombow on here. Hopefully it's going to cooperate today. Come on. And then I can do the stamp of the inside and do the other little bits and pieces and not worry and give it a chance to dry. So I'm just doing little dots in between here. Sorry, I had an itchy nose. So I had a class this afternoon, an in-person class for new stampers. We had an amazing time. It was so much fun. Let me tell you. It's been a long time since I had a new stamper class. And we put together the Hope Box kit cards. They really, really enjoyed it. And we laughed, made cards, got to know each other, because they're all, not only are they new to stamping, but they're new to town too. So they don't have a lot of connections in town. So I'm going to put this off to the side and let it dry. I'll just put it on top of that and let it dry. Okay, get the inside piece. Now, to do the inside, I'm going to stamp the grass in Orchid Oasis and the deer in soft suede, but it doesn't matter which one you stamp first. So let me get out a piece of dirty paper here, because this is brand new grid paper I put on this morning. It's so pretty. Okay. Let's get the deer here. I've got my window open and it's really windy out there, but it's nice and fresh. But by the time I close it, there's going to be pollen everywhere. I can just picture how much pollen's going to be all over my stuff. Okay, giving that a stamp. And the envelope. Do the same thing. Now this is soft suede that I'm using here. We have deer that patrol our yard every day. We call them our morning maintenance crew. There we go. And it's really funny because when we first put up, we put in security cameras, and when we first put it up, they were setting off. It was so Ted hadn't got the, I don't know what you call it, the delicacy, the set right. So every time they walked across the yard, it would set it off, which was really cool, because then I could sit in my craft room with my computer and watch them walk through my yard. Okay, so I'm stamping this in Orchid Oasis, which is the purpley color of the new one, the new In Colors. And I want to make sure that I put the grass down so that it's not, oh, ah. That was dumb. Glue everywhere. So it's not floating. You don't want floating grass. You cased my Pierce Blooms card for my daughter for Mom's Day. Oh, you're very welcome. Glad I could help. Okay, so I'm going to put down a bit so that I'm don't have floating grass. So there you go. See, it doesn't matter which one you put on there first, because the darker one will always be in the front. Okay, do it again. Line it up, then move it down. I didn't even get to go for my walk today. Oh, see, I've got a little bit floating there. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take my stamp, turn it upside down, and just stamp a little bit on the bottom there. There. So now it's not floating anymore. Had hubby taken pictures of my stuff for my BOGO sale all day. And then, oh, I didn't get, oh, there it is. And then I had to go in and do my thing, number them all. So they're almost ready to load into my album. Some of them are there already because I did a test, but the rest of them are almost ready to load into my album. And then I have to go in there and comment on them all so you know what they are. Okay, so this is just going on the inside like that. And then take the, so this glimmer paper, did I show it to you already? I don't remember, but I'll show it to you again. This is the new In Colour Glimmer Paper. It's for the 22 to 24, the new In Colors. It's a new package I haven't opened yet, but the other one is pretty cut up. So you get, what do you get? 20 sheets, so 4 each of 5 different colors, and they're ombre. Ugh. And they're really hard to get out of this package. Don't quite know why they packaged them this way, but it's a nice strong package. Anyways, they're ombre, so they start dark and go to light, so that you can have dark glimmer paper pieces and light ones all on the same sheet. So see them? And that's the Parakeet Party. This is Sweet Sorbet. That's Parakeet Party. This one's Tahitian Tide. That's Starry Sky. And that is Orchid Oasis. Isn't that beautiful paper? And if you take my Seize the Day class that's coming up on the 25th, you get some of that paper. I was going to do the die cuts and everything, and I thought, no, I don't want to do that. I want to give them full 6x6 sheets of that paper so you can have it to play with afterwards. Okay, so maybe I will ask you your opinion. Should I go with the dark at the top or the dark at the bottom? Which way do you think it would look better? Now that I've got glue on here. So if I put the dark at the bottom, it's going to look like that. If I put the dark at the top, I'll just flip this around, it's going to look like that. See, there isn't one way that is better than the other way. Valerie says the dark top. Does anybody else want to say? See, this one, it looks like night is falling, but in the sunset or in the horizon, it's still day. This one looks like it's day and they're deep inside the forest. Oh, Janet wants a dark top too. Okay. Oh, Sharon wants a dark bottom. So we got 2 for top and 1 for bottom. I don't know. This one I cut the other way so that it's light on this side and going to dark. See, it doesn't matter. I could have had it the other way too. Okay, we got 2 dark tops and 1 dark bottom, so we'll go with the dark top. And my glue is nice and dry, so when I put this on here, it's going to instantly bond. Oh, then I forgot to leave room to put my deer in there. Oh well. Okay. This is going to go onto the card front now. Right like this. So Thursday, there isn't going to be the collaboration night because it's my catalog launch party on Thursday. The in-person one is from 1 to 3, and then the virtual one will start at 7 o'clock. Okay. So now, some glue on the deer here, because this one goes flat. This is Mummy Dear. Mummy Dearest. And I'm not worried about the legs. You can put dots there if you want. But you don't have to because they get put behind the grass. There we go. I'm sorry. But you get to see a whole bunch of new stuff on Thursday. Hope you guys will join me. It's going to be fun. Okay. Now, before I do that, I have to get my pokey tool because I have to make sure I have enough room under here to put the deer in there. Now, here we go. It's going to go down in there, just underneath that, like that. And then glue already on here. Of course there is. Find my dimensionals. I'm going to put dimensionals on the body. And I'm not going to worry about the head because it's really teeny tiny and annoying. And we'll get some glue on the legs because I'm going to glue the legs down so they don't get caught. Some dots. Dot, dot, dot. There we go. Right, take the liner off. And we'll put little baby deer so that it's looking up at Mummy. I think right about there. And then hold it a minute till it grabs hold. So there, see how quick and easy that is to create this card. Now, this is where the sentiment goes. On this one, I use the Starry Sky to do the sentiment, but I'm going to use Orchid Oasis tonight. After I get rid of the glue. That's the glue that stuck when I had that boo-boo. Okay, Orchid Oasis. Thanks, Connie. I love this bundle. Comfort and Strength. Yeah, I have a friend whose husband passed away last week. So this card is going to go to her and her family. There we are. Now this is going to go on dimensionals as well. So we'll get some big ones here. Let's put a couple there. Yeah, it is sad. Yeah, we've known them for, let's see, our kids are 42 and we met them when our kids were 10. So we've known them for 32 years. Yeah, it's tough. And he was so healthy. Except for the cancer. Okay, so there we go. There's the card front. Now, I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, I don't like that because it's poking up too much. So I'm going to get a little teeny tiny piece of dimensional. Like that. And I'm going to slide it underneath there. Come on, let go. Just stick it there under the nose so that there. That's better. Now, iridescent rhinestones is what I used on this. But, hang on. I got some new stuff. I got new stuff today. Look. Heart pearls. Oh, there's one missing. Uh-oh. There's a heart pearl missing. See, that one goes in that hole, but there isn't any other ones in there. Have to get a whole Stampin' Up about that. And then iridescent pearls. So which do you think we should use? The heart ones or the iridescent ones? Just thanks, Karen. Yeah, heart pearls, I know. I was jumping up and down doing the happy dance when I saw those in the new catalog. Yep, see, that one is just not in there. That one belongs down here. There is one missing. Iridescent and a heart. Okay, so we have one for heart, one for iridescent. The next one who voices an opinion gets to choose, is the winning vote. The heart ones or the iridescent ones? Or why don't we do some of each? Wow, those are cool. Look how pretty they are. Heart, heart, heart. Okay, I got 3 hearts, 2 iridescents. Okay. Let's just stick. Man, they've got them on this window sheety kind of stuff, and they slide all over the place. 1 heart, and we'll put one of these hearts. Oh, Shanna would be so proud of me, because now I'm going to use one of these. I feel like there needs to be more. There needs to be more. Might have to just use a whole bunch of them. Well, there you are, Shanna. Yeah, look, I used 2 different ones. Actually, I used 3 because this is a white one, that's a creamy one, and these are the iridescent ones. Pretty good. So now you've gotten a sneak peek of 2 of the new embellishments on there as well. So there's the card. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it. And I really hate making these kind of cards, but it's okay if they're pretty. Thanks, everyone. So now I'm going to show you Norma's card. So Norma's part of my team, and in January we did a team swap. And Norma created this amazing, shadow box card that was inspired by Terry Gaines. I always like to give proper credit for these things. So look at this card. Look at this. So it's a shadow box. And she die cut the die in black and in old olive. And then back there is some New Horizon designer paper. Isn't that gorgeous? White embossed sentiment on there. And some In Color rhinestones, jewels. Isn't that amazing? And then she even decorated the back. Look at how beautiful that is. More of that gorgeous paper. This is out of the paper as well. Die cut with the same die that I used here. And then she did the same thing on the envelope, die cut and the designer paper, and put a little deer on there. Norma is very talented. Unfortunately, life gets in her way and she doesn't get to do as much stamping as she would like. So thank you, Norma. I love your card and I've been saving it. Okay, now, new stuff. Let's see what I've got here. Let me get my machine out of the way. Hopefully without creating an avalanche. And I'll bring in this whole whack of new stuff. You're very welcome, Norma. It's an amazing card. Okay, so I started with embellishments, so let's just carry on with the embellishments. I might have gotten a few. So these, I've had these before. Those are the In Color matte dots. Oh, I didn't let it dry before I stuck my big gobby hand on it. So these are the flower adhesive back trinkets. Now these are metal and they're heavy. And when I got them, they were all higgledy-piggledy all over that plastic. So there's silver, champagne, and brass. These are the silver ones. I know that. These ones were all mixed up, so I have no idea if I got them back with their proper color buddies or not, but it doesn't really matter. They're adhesive back and they're gorgeous. Can't wait to use them. Okay, where did I put those other ones? I don't want to get things too messed up here. Okay, then I got 2 iridescent pearls because I have some cards that I need to put them on. Fun flower resin shapes. And these are in, what colors are they? Where's my catalog? Uh-oh. It's under my machine. Hang on. I want to know what color these flower things are. Okay, so they are in Calypso Coral, Crushed Curry, Fresh Freesia, Starry Sky, and Parakeet Party. Aren't those gorgeous? Look how fun that's going to be to use those little suckers. And the opal rounds, I've used those before. Okay, let's get those embellishments out of the way. What else? Oh, ribbon. I got 2 of the new ribbons too. So this one is silver metallic edge cotton ribbon. So it's sort of like the old one we had with silver on the edge, but not quite, because that one was a satin ribbon and this one is a cotton ribbon. Come on. There we go. So I always open my ribbon like this because I save these, because I like to keep my ribbon covered with these things. It stops the ribbon from unraveling, and it also keeps it clean. So I just put a bit of double-sided sticky tape there. So this is the ribbon. So it's cotton and it's an off-white. It's not white. So we're going to be able to color that any color we want, because cotton is going to take color really good and then has silver around the edge. So that's in the new catalog. And I'll just cover that. See, I keep it covered up because then it stays clean. There we go. And this one is Petal Pink Soft Polyester Ribbon. I don't know. Can you see the texture on this? This is really pretty. Take these off. Do the same thing. This way I don't have all this in my recycle until my ribbon's gone. And I save these so when I do ribbon shares, then I have bolts to wrap them on. Okay, so this is soft polyester ribbon. It's kind of got a velvety feel to it. My very dry hands are sticking to it, so that could be a little bit annoying. Let's see what kind of a bow it will tie, because it is quite thick. Yeah, see, it's going to tie quite a large bow. Oops. Not going to be able to get that very tight so that it lays flat. Oh, I'll show you in a sec, Norma. I'll show you how to do that. So it's not bad. It's big, though. You don't want to use it on something dainty. If you're going to use it on something dainty, I would just use it as straight and then maybe take another piece and tie it around so that you have it a knot instead of a bow. Okay, so how did I do that? Norma asks. I will show you. So pretend I haven't already opened this. Okay, pretend it's unopened. I take my pokey tool and I very gently and carefully go underneath that plastic, between the plastic and the ribbon, and then I just kind of coax it up over top of the spool like that, and then run it along so that it pops over the top of the spool, and then you can just remove it. Now this one is a little bit tighter because I've already done it, but that's how I do it. And then it comes like this. You just undo it, and I put double-sided sticky tape there, so then I can just put it back on, and it keeps it all nice and tight on the bolt, and keeps it clean. Now I've seen people put pins through it. I don't like that because, I don't know, it puts holes in your ribbon. Okay, so these are more embellishments, and I didn't show you the embellishments. These are sprig trinkets. So they're silver. Ooh, they're quite big. Wouldn't those make amazing antlers on a moose or a deer? Oh my God, that would be so cute. Where's my deer? Look at this. Look. Oh, that is so darling. I love it. What do you think? Do you like that? I do. You get how many in a box? Does not say. Why does it not say? Oh, there it is, 20. You get 20 of them in here. And they're all exactly the same. And apparently they're ambidextrous. They have the same grooving on both sides. Now these ones curl that way and these ones curl up. So that's the only difference. But that would make amazing deer antlers. Okay. Got that away. Next, I'm going to save that for later. We have the new Cascading Ruffles embossing folder. A bigger deer? Oh no! Let them have big, proud horns. Antlers. Go big or go home, Yvonne. Go big or go home. Okay, so this is Cascading Ruffles. Now, if you have been following me for any amount of time, and you know that I go to Tofino, when it rains and there's a creek on Mackenzie Beach that comes out and flows down to the ocean, and sometimes it has ripples like this in the water or in the sand underneath the running water, and I have many times said that Stampin' Up! Needs to make an embossing folder with that pattern on, and look at that, they did. Isn't that gorgeous? Can't wait to be using that for something cool. You'll have to tune in on Thursday, Miss Valerie, because I'm giving you sneak peeks, and I shouldn't be, because this is all stuff that hopefully I'm going to have time to make samples between now and Thursday. Okay, so this one is Into the Clouds. Look at all the clouds on there. So this one is dynamic. This one is one of the thicker ones. This is one of the thinner ones. Oh, look at that. So not only do you get texture from on the leaves, but you get texture in the rest of the sky as well. Oh, that's going to be fun. Next, we have Elegant Eucalyptus 3D embossing folder. And now this is a set. This is a double set. I'm trying to keep myself organized. Okay, you need to stop the noise though. So it has two. It has hangy downies and then a bouquet. So here's the hanging down ones. And you can turn them over and make them standing up ones. You can put them on this side and have them coming in from the side. Ooh, those are going to be fun. This one is a bouquet. Could be ambidextrous, upside down or downside up. So that is Elegant Eucalyptus. I'm a sucker for all the tools. Those are the first things when we get access to the whole catalog. That's what I head for. Deckled rectangle dies. There we go. So I recycle these. If you guys buy stuff and you feel like keeping them and giving them to me, I'd appreciate it, because sometimes I put my class cards in there instead of Ziploc bags. I like to recycle. These are called Deckled rectangle dies. Oh, look at that! And they cut. They're not embossing ones. They're going to cut with that deckly edge on them. Ooh, I'm in love. All right. Get that one back in there. Deckled edge. And what's this one? Dots and spots. Oh, my friend Leanne used this on my birthday card, which is not here because it's still on my mantle. Thanks, Valerie. This one makes little polka dots all over your cardstock. Look at this. It's one big die. Oops. It's one big die. And it cuts holes in so you can have... Where's my glimmer paper? Come here. You could put it over top of glimmer paper and have the glimmery show. See how you can see color through it? Oof. That's going to be so fun to use. I wasn't sure I wanted this one until my friend Leanne decided that she needed to change my mind. So she put it on my birthday card. Now I'm going to show, I don't know when her birthday card will be. I'm doing all of my cards. I'm going to share all of my cards. But I don't know when hers is. Okay, that's just another one of those. All right, so let's look at this. This is Twigs and Sprigs, embossing folder and die. So this comes together. You can't buy these separately. They're making it hard to get into. Oh, of course, it's on the other side now. Oh, I hate it when they put stickers on these bags because then I can't reuse them. Sometimes if you're lucky, you can pull them off. That one, not so much. Oh, well. Okay, so in here you get a set of dies and an embossing folder. Let's just open that up. So there's the embossing folder. Ginkgo leaf. Oh, I like those. That's cool. Did you get pretty papers? Is that papers? I did get pretty papers, but they're down at the bottom of the pile. so you'll have to wait. They're coming. Okay, and this is stuck in the envelope. There we are. Oh. This is the die that fits that. So see, it's one big die. And you emboss, and you can use the embossed things, but it cuts out. Now, my question is, does it fit? It does. There you go. So this is like the other ones that we have where the embossing folder, the die fits in the embossing folder, and then it will cut out those pieces. Let me just close it so you can see which pieces. See, not the little ones around the edge. It doesn't cut those out, but it cuts all of these out. Ooh, that's cool. I might have to keep that one and try it before we say goodnight, because that is really interesting. So that's called Twigs and Sprigs. Now, it doesn't come with a stamp set, so these dies are all on their own in the back of the catalog. So when you go to the back where the dies are, you go past where all the bundles are, and then you get the dies that are on their own. So, sorry, these are embossing folders. But they have this in both sections because it's embossing and die cutting. Oh, okay, I missed them. Hang on. So they're in here. There's the dots and spots one. This is, where is that one I want to get next? Oh, man, there's so many. There's the pretty pop-ups. I don't know. They cut some and they emboss some. These are the ones I want to get next. Split card texture. So it die cuts half and leaves half undie cut. Yeah. So the deckled edge dies are here. I got some fun stuff. Now this pop-up dies. Ah! I did not get the pop-up dies. Those are next. This is called Stampin' Up! Masking Paper. So this will do the job of Post-it notes for when you want to mask something. Of course, that's the plastic or the cardboard. That's not the actual stuff. So it's split down the middle, so it's easy to get the liner off. And then this is sticky. I have to figure out how to use this. That's cool. Stamp on it, cut it, and so it'll be like Post-it notes, I think. You stamp on it and then fussy cut it out. Let's just cut a little piece off of it. Take the liner off. And that's sticky. But look, it comes back up again. So it's just like a Post-it note. So it has the scoring so that it's easy to take off, but that's not the side you stamp on. Stamp on this side. So that side is shiny, this side is not. So you stamp on that, cut it out, and then it becomes like a Post-it note. And it's really thin, like it's thinner than a Post-it note by the time you get the liner off of it. And then it just comes back up like that. Oh, that's so cool. It's another one of those things that was first on my list of things I had to get because I needed to know what they were all about. Okay. Go to greetings. The set does not have dies with it. This is one of my classes in June. I'm going to create some cards and use the sentiments. And you can get the class with the stamp set or without the stamp set. No. Yes. This birthday piggy. Is that cute? I'm doing a team event and I'm using this birthday piggy, and that's just another birthday piggy because somebody needed one and I ordered it for them. Okay. In Color paper. This one is the new ones. The new In Color designer paper. Oh, look, a plaid. And polka dots. Oh, in all of the gorgeous colors. Look at the stripes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, please. Oh, these are awesome. Okay, I like those. It is and the thing I like about this stamp set is happy birthday, happy birthday. Thinking of you, thinking of you. Just a note, just a note. Just a note. Happy birthday. Like there's 3 fonts for each sentiment. So it doesn't matter what kind of card you're doing, whether it's a hot dog or a hamburger or fun folds or whatever they are. You're going to find a font in that stamp set. And I think we haven't had a stamp set where it had the same sentiments in 3 different fonts. We haven't had them at all. So this is last year's In Colors, and it's the same patterns. See, it's the flowers on one side, and the stripes on the other, and then plaid and polka dot, plaid and polka dot, and all of the gorgeous. There's fresh freesia and pale papaya. Yeah, like that. Now, pretty papers. Let's start with, we'll leave the funky ones to the end. This one is called A Wash in Beauty. Uh-oh, who's mad? I hope that's just something that you're mad because I'm changing your mind about something. I hope it's not something I've done. Okay, so designer paper. Lovely. Oh, look at the rich colors in this. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love that. Can you see it? Look at this. Oh, yes. Oh. Now that looks like there's texture on there, but there's not. It's flat. There's flat paper. And, ooh, Parakeet Party. Is that Parakeet Party or is it Granny Apple? No, it's Granny Apple. It's not quite as bright as Parakeet Party. And then there's this one that you could cut down the middle and make some card fronts out of. But it has this gorgeous pattern on the other side. Oh, I just finished cutting up all the paper that was retiring. And I have a stack about that thick that I'm going to make envelopes out of, and I have a stack about that thick of 6x6 that I've cut. So just stay tuned to find out what I'm going to use those for. Okay, so what is this one called? This is called Abigail Rose. And I thought this had color, but it doesn't. It's all black and white and gray. So we're going to be able to color these all sorts of different ways. Oh, and that must be gray granite. Is that gray granite? Hang on, I got to figure out what colors it is. Black, crumb cake, espresso, petal pink, smoky slate, and very vanilla. Okay. So that's crumb cake. And there's the back end of that one. Oh, that's a different pattern. Oh, that would look so pretty if you took a dauber and sponged some color onto those. Oh, look at that. Okay, this is weird. I haven't had this kind of paper for a long time. It looks like a ledger. Looks like an antique ledger. Cool. A mundo. All right, what else is in here? Ooh, some lovely petal pink stripes. Oh, I wonder how the pencil crayons are going to, the watercolor pencils are going to work on this. Gonna be pretty. And one last sheet. Oh, look at that. So many ways you're going to be able to color it. So that's Abigail Rose. That's a good one. And this one I've been waiting to see because it's, you can't tell in the catalog what it is. It's called Pretty Prints. There is 12 sheets in here, but you don't get a whole bunch of different ones. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 4 different colors and you get 3 sheets of each one. Oh, they must be in different patterns. Look at that. Oh. This is a lot like that. Nature's Prints paper. Oh, Lord, help me. Okay, that's different. It's kind of the same, but not the same. Oh, blotches. Oof. Love me some blotches. So that looks like, oh, shaded spruce, soft succulent. This is blackberry bliss. Look at that. Holy crapiola. And these are white. And then there's, oh, look at that. There's fresh freesia back in behind there. Oh, look at the rich color in that. So that one, so different. Blotchies. This looks like it's Calypso Coral or something. Oh my God. This almost makes me want to scrapbook again. Look at these gorgeous papers. Holy man. An Evening Evergreen. So I didn't do a paper share this year because I don't love all of the papers. I love that one, but that, like, you, to do a paper share, you kind of have to have a look at it first, because usually in a package that has 12 sheets, you could get 1, 2, 3, 4 12 by 6 shares. But this one, you can't. You can only get 2 12 by 6 shares. And then how in the world do you decide who gets that one? And what part of that one? You'd have to make sure you cut it this way. Yeah, so I didn't do one this year. This is specialty paper, Texture Chic specialty paper. It's got gold foiling in it. Let's have a look at this. So gold foiling on one side, and oh, look at that. It's kind of like a collage-y thing. I gotta get my stamps out of the way. And this is kind of old worldy. Oh, love the gold foiling. Oh, Christmas paper, look. Christmas paper. Mint macaron. Oh, look at that. Can you imagine doing this with the poppy dies? Because they're still in the catalog. And then there's kind of a hatch mark on there. And, oh, wood grain. Gold polka dots. Antique gold polka dot. Oh, shells. This has got quite a variety of different patterns in it. That's cool. I like that stuff. And then we have, this is the distressed gold. So you get 2 sheets of this, and they're both the same. So it's got shiny gold and light gold and flat matte gold. Oh, Lord, that's going to be fun to use. Oh, all of these pretty papers. And we have rose gold specialty paper in iridescent, matte, and metallic. Oh my, it's got a pinky tinge. So that's the matte. There's the metallic. So it's got quite a shine to it. And then there's the iridescent. Oh, do you remember that paper we had during Celebration one year when we had the fisherman and that big fish and we were cutting the fish out? This looks very much like that paper. Oh my. Definitely hard on the eyeballs when you got light shining on it like I do. I know, Val, eh? Nice, beautiful paper. I'm going to put this away, though, because I don't want it to get marked up. There we go. And one last thing to show you. This is the Hostess paper. It's called Design a Daydream. And there's 48 sheets in here. Now, there's 2 spots in the catalog that you can see this paper. And in one spot, it says 48 sheets. And in the other spot, it says 24. So just rest assured there are 48 sheets. You get 2 sheets of 12 different patterned sheets. Does that make sense? So these are going to be more geometrical. Oh, wait, it's not 2 sheets. It's 4 sheets. 4 sheets of 12 different ones. That's cool. Oh, Blackberry Bliss. Oh, Lord. Okay, so to get this, you need to have an order of over $200 or be a hostess of either a workshop order or your own order, which is $200. Then you could order this. You're welcome, Karen. Look at the bikes. Oh my God. Why didn't they leave the bike die in there? That's cute. Then it's got, ooh, that makes your eyeballs go pliggity-plack. Aha, green splotchies. Oh, that's fun. Oh, that'll make really cute kids cards. Okay, can say I'm not fond of that. But I do like that. I love these different texture kind of things. Kites, yellow kites, and this is kind of ombre this way. And on the other side is some, whoa, make your eyeballs go crazy, stripes. So you would need to use this in small amounts. That's peaceful. Oh, I like that. Lovely. Looks like Blushing Bride. And let's see what's on the other side. Ooh, those are cool. Cool stripes. And this is the last one. No, it's not. There's still more. Some leaves. And a nice geometric pattern on the other side. Still more to come. Mint macaron, I do believe. Oh, those are going to be some fun stripes. I like this pack. And a fleur-de-lis type thing. Oh, and birds on the other side. Okay, I won't be using the fleur-de-lis. I will be using the birds. And I like that you get 4 sheets of each, so I can use them in classes. That's awesome. Okay, so that's it. That was my haul today. And I've been missing my Jamie, my UPS guy. So I managed to catch the UPS driver today and asked him, and Jamie is off on medical leave. Complications, he said, with his previous head injury when he was in a car accident, he got a concussion and something has come back. So I'm hoping that Jamie is going to be okay soon. I miss him. I miss my Jamie. All right, ladies. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with me tonight. And don't forget, Thursday night, 7 o'clock, right here on this channel, is the catalog launch party. And the treasure hunt link went up today, and it's been out there before. There's going to be draws, and there's going to be shares, and I will have all the embossing folders embossed so that you can have a look at it. And I'll get this one and use this one so we can see what it turns out like. That's okay, Holly. You can go back and catch it. We created this card with some of the new embellishments on it. Yeah, I'm going to, but it's 10 after 9, so I don't want to do it tonight. But I will have samples. I was going to try this one, but it's getting late. So I will have samples on Thursday at the catalog launch, so you'll be able to see them. You're very welcome, Yvonne. Thanks for coming, and good night. So good night, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and have a great week. And I'll be back Thursday night at 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, not 8 o'clock. And we'll do the catalog launch. The kits for the make and take went in the mail today. So you may get them by Thursday and you may not, but at least you'll be able to do them afterwards. You're very welcome, ladies. Thanks so much. And we'll see you soon. Stampin' Smiles, and bye for now.